What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. Colossal Boxing Talk is associated with Three Kings Boxing under the movement umbrella, and I am back with another video. Newly crowned WBO Junior Middleweight Champion Jaime Munguia says next year he'll go to 160. He wants Canelo Alvarez and Gennday Golovkin or Gennady Golovkin. And I will say to that, slow down, young fella. Slow down. You just won your first world title. And you can't let that go to your head. You did beat Saddam Ali, who I have the utmost respect for. He's a professional fighter, so you know what I'm saying? It takes a special kind of guy or girl to get in the ring. But we all know that Saddam Ali was food for the taking at 154. It just so happened to happen quicker than we thought. You know what I'm saying? But I like the ambition of, Munguia. And that's what you should have. You should aspire to face the best of the best, to test yourself to be as good as you can possibly be. But we got to keep everything in perspective. You know what I'm saying? You can't get too crazy. You got to settle in, continue to gain some more experience. Your best opponent today was Saddam Ali, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out. I imagine his next fight will be a mandatory against Liam Smith, who's supposed to fight Ali, but pulled out due to a skin condition. But I think that he beats Liam Smith. I want to see him face Jerry, like I said yesterday in the video I posted. I want to see him face, Jermell Charlo, Tony Harrison, Julian J. Rock Williams, Nathaniel Gallimore, Erickson Lubin. There's a lot of guys at the junior middleweight division that are capable of giving him good fights and beating him. Because although he's very big for junior middleweight, at 6 foot even, he has big power, 25 knockouts and 29 fights. He's still young. He still has a ways to go. He needs to utilize the jab more, not be sloppy, not be reckless. He also squares himself up. He's hittable as well. Ali, like I said yesterday in the video, Ali hit him quite a few times with some nice shots. Didn't phase him because, he was really fighting a welterweight who was campaigning at junior middleweight. But, like I said, his power, his youth, his size is going to make him a problem for anybody. Just because the physicality and the physical attributes that he possesses. But he's going to have more substance, more will, more grit, more skills to deal with the guys that I just mentioned. Because once you step up in competition, the quality of your opponents rise, the tougher it is to knock them out. That's what it really is. But yeah, man, I just think that, he needs to face the best in his division first to really, cement that legacy, build that legacy, build, interest in a potential fight with Gennady Golovkin or Canelo Alvarez. And hell, Golden Boy knew what they was doing when they brought in Munguia. You know what I'm saying? They tried to get him to replace Canelo Alvarez, but the Nevada State Athletic Commission wouldn't approve of that, so they went another route, and, they got him to replace Smith once they found out that Smith wouldn't be able to do it. And you also got to check out the angle. He's a valuable opponent for either one of these guys, Golovkin or Canelo, because Canelo is a Golden Boy fighter. Golovkin, is a big draw, and if Canelo Alvarez by some chance something pops off crazy with him again, now you got on your resume, well, Munguia was able to pass his first test quite easily. Although he had a significant size advantage, you never know how these fights play out. You can easily get outboxed, get stopped, you underestimate your guy, or whatever the case may be. But he's now a champion. He's been introduced to the American audience, and a lot of people want to see him again in the ring, and that's what I expect to happen. I don't know what's his dealings with Golden Boy. I'm pretty sure that Oscar De La Hoya and them got options on him. You know what I'm saying? And why wouldn't they? And I could definitely see him facing Canelo Alvarez next year. Maybe this year, who knows? Depends on how negotiations with Gennday Golovkin for a rematch, turn out. We could see him. We could see Canelo maybe drop back down on 154 and recapture or attempt to recapture the WBO title. Or you might just see Munguia come up from 154 to 160. It won't be a big jump for him. But like I said, I think he needs, to continue to gain that experience to, fight better opposition. Give him 2 or 3 more fights. And then if he can handle his business at 154, I'd love to see him go to 160, take on Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, Daniel Jacobs, Jamal Charlo, Billy Joe Saunders, David Lemieux, Sergey Derevchenko, Demetrius Andrade. The list goes on and on. It's plenty of guys that he can face that's going to help him get better experience, teach him lessons. He might lose some of them fights, but, he'll be better for it instead of just rushing him straight into a fight against, one of the big dogs I just mentioned. So we'll see how it plays out for him. But if you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell to get notified every time I upload content. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter at ColossalCBT. Shout out to everybody in the movement that's moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest unfiltered, unbiased boxing news reported the way it should be. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.